We're at this US fan company in the heartland of the US, but they're going global, and the sky is the limit. The fans made here are big, very big, and that's how the company got its name. And now it's an iconic brand displayed prominently on the products and on the people that work here. Big Ass Fans has a swagger of a startup, and perhaps rightfully so. Started in 1999, it has morphed from a company that made fans to cool farm animals into producing fans that the company now says are bought by 70% of Fortune 500 companies, growing at 30% a year. The company is rejecting the current political view in Washington that US manufacturing is in trouble.
We have no idea why folks on the coast say that manufacturing is in decline. We absolutely see no skills gap. For us, we have some of the best workers that you can find in the United States, right here in Lexington, Kentucky.
This is where the chassis will be installed.
And workers here, like Ray Hawkins, a production supervisor, are paid well. The company says wages here are 50% higher than the average in the US, and there are bonuses too. Over 6% of the company's earnings are paid out in bonuses every year.
A bonus is actually great, so it's nothing I'm going to ever complain about. It makes you feel appreciated when the end of the year comes, and also, you know, it helps out some people's families to make them put them extra Christmas presents or get a different kind of home or buy a car or whatever.
So what makes this company so different from the perception that US manufacturing is in decline and good jobs disappearing?
You know, the reality is we're a Lexington-based company, but we're a global company. We sell into over 150 countries. Global supply chain is important to us. The ability to sell overseas is important to us. Trade is a critical piece of our business. What we want ultimately is free trade. We think free trade helps drive the global economy. When we think of bringing either components in, what we want to see is the true cost of those components, not tariffs falsely put in place due to any government restriction or any government program. We also want the ability to sell products into other markets free of tariffs that would cause unfair advantage.
Workers here focus on quality. Wherever the parts come from, they're assembled meticulously here, each fan tested for quietness in this soundproof room. And this company wants to be left alone by Washington to get on with what they do best. While these big fans made this company famous, its growth has also come from other areas, smaller fans for the home, lighting, different businesses growing all the time. And for that, they depend on a global supply chain that they say, if it was interrupted, could hit their bottom line and the jobs here in Kentucky. That's where Jamie Hilligons, Director of Global Operations, comes in. It's her job to constantly make sure the company's global supply meets cost, quality and safety standards. She's also thinking about the next 5, 10, 15 years. Here, flexibility is the key. They may be manufacturing here in Kentucky today, but to grow and thrive in the global marketplace, they will have to be flexible.
So we're looking at the global supply chain, and we're also looking at where do we want to manufacture. So, I mean, ideally, I love American manufacturing, so I would love to manufacture as much here as possible. I think the reality is for particularly our big fans and some of our other products, it might make more sense to make them overseas in the market in which we sell them.
So for employees like Ray Hawkins, that means today's success doesn't necessarily mean a totally secure future. But working for a company that focuses on quality and expanding into global markets while shunning tariffs and protectionism probably puts him in a better position than most.